Sylvie.
Hi, Meike.
Hi, Sylvie.
Good morning, good evening.
Good morning.
What are you noticing, Meike? I'm always curious.
There's not much going on. It's pretty quiet over here. So I didn't focus on anything. So
Okay.
then, yeah, just on, noticing actually the free flow that's happening between us. A few times the thought came, I'm sure there's anything you would like to explore because you like it so much.
Yes, I have something. Okay.
Oh, yeah. But nothing, there was not, it doesn't feel like a problem, or it doesn't feel like.
No, my heart is so open today and so full of
Yes,
joy and quiet and
yeah, see, there you go.
yeah, it's almost exhausting, but it's
there you go.
so much happiness. But I wanted to look at something indeed here.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yesterday, I had a moment of addiction, of wanting to buy something, or I also have it with food, but because I'm so allergic, it is less in the system. But I could really make a choice and just choose for presence and not going with anything. Yeah, and I could really see the levels of energy of it. And I wanted to ask about it. It's already shifting also. Because with feelings of addiction, of going into the pool, I can really see clear the two energies of it. And when you not go for it, the free energy actually that's there.
Yes.
Yeah, and this morning I also saw that it came from the trauma of not wanting to be alone. And I just wanted to look at it a little bit more, yeah. It's already shifting also.
So I'm actually more interested in the other way. You know, you said you noticed that there was kind of a choice going with that pull or just staying present.
Yeah.
And you were mentioning how it felt when you stayed present.
Yeah.
Show us.
Show us.
Yeah. Show us. Yes. Yeah. I would go that direction. Yeah. Mm.
It's more landing in the heart, and it just opens and opens and opens then.
Exactly. Yes.
It's interesting this for me to see it so clearly, and I can
It's
see.
huge.
Yeah, this is so interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And can you see what it does when you stay with that rather than digging in the old?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it so clearly, Meike, the two ways now. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. So, yes, just, that would be my suggestion. Just go with the presence. You don't need to look at anything.
Yeah. Is it also, yeah?
It showed you. It showed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This or this. And your system obviously went with the opening, with the staying present. That's one of the biggest gifts that we can get in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So stay with that. Go with that. Just with that. Nothing else is interesting. Nothing else. You don't need to look at anything else. Just that. Wow. It chose by itself in a certain way to stay present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it technical, like you're leaving yourself in a way when you choose the other?
Yes. Yeah. That's how it feels also. Huh? It feels like, and it sounds like that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And the looking is to fix something.
Yeah.
So, like, if you see, then that would mean it wouldn't happen anymore. Rather than, it showed you, I mean, whatever this is, this amazing thing, miracle, life, it showed you the crossroad. It was like, oh, you can go there.
Yeah.
Oh, you stay. And you stayed.
Yeah.
So that's all. Just whenever it wants to go there again, how was it? There's that crossroad again. No, I'm staying, I'm staying, I'm staying, I'm staying, I'm staying, moment by moment by moment by moment. that's it.
That's all.
That's all. Then it's like, yeah, you're always here, not distracted by anything. And it might happen again, you know. I don't know. Nobody knows. But it has shown you very, very clearly. So, all the layers, just everything you just shared with us.
Yeah.
And you go with your main interest, staying present.
And it goes also hand in hand with the complete surrendering, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you can surrender step by step, you're kind of stuck in energy or something.
So beautiful. Exactly, that staying in presence is the surrender. Yeah. It's like here, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Whatever, I'm here.
And it will it be also a decision constantly, or is there a mode?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You tell me.
Oh, there's some fear now.
So there's the pull again into those past ways of you have to explore something or you have to look at something. So it's noticed. And then let's just see. Maybe we have to go with it and maybe we can stay. Let's just see. You know, there's no right or wrong way as far as I can see.
Yeah, there was some fear, and my system is trying a little bit, just a little bit, to hold on to. Yeah, it's familiar, and the other way is feeling just totally loose.
Yeah,
gone.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
and it's noticed.
Yeah.
And did it make a difference to us being here, sharing space?
No, it just needs to get used to. I'm feeling so nothing now. It's
You
just
feel
a new step that I have to get used to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not knowing. When you say you feel so nothing, is that you feel not knowing?
Yeah, so empty, no thoughts.
No thoughts, exactly. Yes.
I'm just here and nothing else. Yeah.
Exactly. Physicality is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I feel so empty.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you say a bit more about that? When you say, I feel so empty, is it just no thought or? Or what is it that makes you say it feels empty?
Yeah, I'm almost thoughtless. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it has the feeling also of looking from really something bigger into life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see if we can find, if that's interesting to you.
Of course.
I thought so. If we can find a connection between that looking from something bigger and life. If it can both be here.
In a more grounded way.
Yeah. Like including that Sylvie body and everything. You know, like the fullness of life. You know, the pulse in the veins, the heartbeat, the breath, the constant movement everywhere. In this, which is not moving ever.
I at the moment I don't know where my focus. Before my focus of the focus was so in the heart, and now it's, I don't know.
Yeah, far out. Good. Just leave it for a moment. It's fine. Let's just stay with that for a little bit. Let's see what it does. And let's see if you can get a sense of where my system is hanging out.
It feels really strange, Meike. I really have to get used to it.
My system?
No, my system. Yeah.
Maybe it is mine. Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's just see if you can. You know, I know I'm stretching, but I know you have the capacity. I know you have the capacity.
Yeah, but I'm really. In a way, it feels like my system is blind or something, and that it just is wandering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then let's go the other way. If that's okay with you, I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if you can notice that.
Yeah, it feels really nice and more embodied, and feeling that I'm being held. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. I think I just have to get used to the space. Yeah.
It's very important that you feel this that so-called I am with you.
Yeah.
I guess that is what you have to get used to.
Yeah.
I'm always with you.
Thanks.
You know, on a broader level, that is what connection is.
Yeah.
It's not really me as a person. It's just that felt sense of always.
Yeah.
Always in connection.
Yeah.
and at the same time on your own. Oh, it's so paradox.
Yeah. And it really made an imprint, what you just did. Yeah.
Wonderful. To me, that is actually what's the most important. You know, otherwise, it feels lost.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know, there is the two. I mean, the two. There's the nothingness and there's the everything. So the fullness and the emptiness, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
That is happening in something we can't put our finger on. But that it goes together. One is nothing without the other. So when it goes only into emptiness, then it feels lost. Without a body, it feels lost. When it comes into fullness, it can breathe again. But if it stays only in the fullness without the bigger space, the bigger picture, then it gets very, very tight. Then it's, you know, like we walk around, then it's identified as this body and it has to do certain, you know, then it's just in this strange realm where most of us find ourselves.
Yeah.
So when there is the fullness and the emptiness and they kind of meet, wow, then you walk around in a different way.
Yeah, my happiness is also coming back.
Yeah.
But can there be a moment that I need what you just did? Or is it now, is the imprint good enough?
Let's see if it's good enough. Definitely, you know, definitely your system knows it.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's just see how it responds to your request, to your question.
Yeah, it really loves it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Now it's making networks. Huh?
Yeah.
Now it's growing.
Yeah, I see it also energetically. There's more layers now. Yeah.
Far out. Yeah. So now it's cultivating itself.
Yeah.
It's evolving. It's growing.
It's growing. I see it grow. Yeah.
Far out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it feels good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now it feels good and grounded and growing. Yeah.
Fantastic, Sylvie. What a beautiful exchange. Very exciting.
Yeah. Huge. Huge. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Maria.
Meike.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Everything okay?
I can't
Good
answer.
question. Yeah?
It was very interesting with Sylvie,
Yes.
because there is also a body feeling and an emotional feeling that's not nice.
Oh, see? Yep. Uh-huh. Mm.
And it's okay
Yeah.
in a special way. And I know on the ground there is a little thing that wanted in another way, or like it, or it should be seen, or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. I mean, you know, we've seen that so many times. Just that it's shared quite often does already something. It's, you know, it's like when there's a child, you know, unhappy and it's being ignored in a way, you know, it will stay there in the background, you know, depends on the age. It will scream or throw a tantrum, or, you know, when it's older, maybe it just goes into its own room, but you do know there is something unhappy. So just by acknowledging it, let's just see if that brings some movement.
Won't be shared.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling in the stomach and not really in the body heart. It's round of the heart.
Okay, so rather outside?
Outside, yes.
Okay.
It comes clearly in the night.
Oh.
This morning I could stay with it in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's on the underground and I can't really feel it in this clear way how it was.
Mm.
And it's like something, when I have words, I could say I don't want this. I don't, but I don't know what. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. So how is it after sharing? Is it
There
the same?
comes a little sadness in the eyes and in the throat.
Fantastic. That's wonderful. So that's movement, emotion.
Yeah.
Gives me a breath. Yeah.
And there's also a thought like it could be a disconnection to nothing. There are times I couldn't connect to this world.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then it makes sense again, huh?
Yes.
You know, because you said it's a bit outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes totally sense. And we can just see, you know, if now is the time for it to come back in, or if it likes to be where it is, or, you know, if it likes some movement. Let's just see. So no pressure, more an invitation. Let's see. Yeah, there comes the breath over there.
Relax a bit more in the belly.
So beautiful to feel. And there's also, you know, I feel movement. It's very gentle movement.
And now it feels like it comes back in the heart.
Oh, wow. Can you describe how you feel that?
I feel my heart more.
Oh. Mm.
Like pressure.
Oh. Like you can feel the heartbeat?
No, it's like a pressure on the heart.
Okay, the pressure. Okay. So is it
the lungs?
Yeah, in the chest?
Mm.
Mm.
Deeper in the heart, really, not up.
Mm. 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 So you want to give it a bit more space?
Maybe.
Yeah, you started breathing immediately. The body is so beautiful, the body, isn't it? It's like you give a little invitation and it just reacts. So just that it knows it can stay wherever it needs to. It's, it can move in and out and up and down and backwards and forwards. It's free. It's free. And it has our attention.
Mm.
See, there comes another breath.
Yes, and it's good to close my eyes.
Yeah, good.
It gets quieter.
Yeah.
And there's another thing what will be shared, maybe. I get a picture to the not connected.
Yeah.
It's not necessary to tell more about it. It's
Good. So at one point it felt disconnected.
yes.
Mm.
And there are more situations they are showing up now where there happens disconnection in this field. What's so important for me.
And far out. Yeah. So how wonderful to share that and bring that into this field. Yeah.
It's the pressure on the heart is less, and the heart is more, and the lungs is more air.
Oh, wow. Mm. 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 And then, I'm just curious, how is the felt sense of connection right now?
There it is feeling, felt.
It's felt, yeah.
Felt.
From here too.
And now is a question, there must be a way to stay with people that don't know this place, because they know it also. They know it. But when I speak, when they are asking for something and I speak of it, then I feel so not necessary. Then I feel, what was this now? Because not necessary, there happened something.
Yeah.
it's with people, they are not in my family, and it's with my partner also.
Mm-hmm.
With people outside, is it different? Sometimes it's like I look how we can find a place.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel only fear.
Yeah.
And fear, and it couldn't be like I told. And with my partner, it's different. It's sometimes he can listen, and it look like he know, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's not possible in any way to speak about it. It's only
Yeah. So what does that do to you?
it makes me lonely.
Yeah, I understand.
And this is the sadness now.
Yeah.
It's more.
Yeah. 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 Understandable.
And then I have no interest in anything to do or to.
Yeah. 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 So it seems like that this is actually a young organization. You know, there it is. You know, God is looking through its eyes, and here it is, and whoa, you know, and then it doesn't get answer. It doesn't get the same reflection. I mean, that's happened for most of us, huh? And there's like, okay, then I don't want to even be here. It's like, if God can't meet God everywhere through me, then what is this about? So, you know, now noticing it as in this grown-up adult body, now it's like, can we, just by noticing and knowing what actually is happening, can we stay with ourselves, with that force of God coming through us? Not making it, you know, at first we are dependent. We are dependent on the so-called caregivers, mother, father, you know, to grow. But now we are grown up, and maybe we didn't get it very often, but we have, you know, when we're together, we do recognize each other. We do celebrate that. That's why we love coming together. It's like, yes, I see that, and that's what I'm here for. I feel the pain too when that's not happening. I know it too, but I'm cultivating kind of not letting that disturb me showing up. And it's a bit of work in a certain way, because that other one is very young. You know, that's a young organization in a way. But now as the grown-up, I know that is actually just young. It will not stop me from showing up, letting that force of God come through me. Even if the so-called other can't meet it and match it.
It feels like I forget this to do.
Yeah. And you know, that doesn't matter, because right now you're not forgetting. Yeah. So I would not even, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why we meet again and again, to reinforce and to let the force of God shine through. And here we find, you know, here we are meeting God to God again and again. Unconditionally, yes. Far out. This creation. Out. Far out. Full of heart, full of love, full of presence, full of everything, no matter what.
There's also a feeling now for that's not,
take your time. Take your time.
That's not a little one, innerer Richter. I don't know the English word. It is
Judge.
Charge.
Inner judge.
Yeah. Yes, there's charge in this.
Yeah,
Do here.
Yeah, an inner judge.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Der Richter, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It must be spoken because then it gets bigger, and now it's gone. It's clear. It's There's no.
If possible, stay with the force of God coming through you. Whoever shows up, if it's a judge, if it's a punisher, if it's whatever it is, yes, and starting to breathe. Just staying with that as a grown-up, so that it doesn't fall into that young organization that needs to be met. Meet that young organization
with this force.
With this force, yes. Yeah, doesn't matter. Don't care about a judge or whatever. Don't get distracted. Yes, exactly. Don't get distracted. That's what we have done our whole life. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Wow. God kissing God.
Yeah.
Ah, Judith.
Hi, Meike.
Hi.
It's such a beautiful sentence. Meeting this little one with the force of God.
Yes.
That's very touching.
That's what it's longing for. Huh?
Yeah.
There it comes out of nothing, squeezing itself into this form. I mean, far out. And then quite often it doesn't get met like that. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it knows that.
It knows that. Yes, it knows that.
Yeah.
It's like now we have to meet it in these grown bodies.
Yeah.
Ourselves. We have to do that ourselves. Again and again.
And again and again. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Until it shines back from everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we know how that feels when it shines back.
Yeah.
See, it starts shining already.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And also more often it gets the reflection, huh? And there is that deep recognition. Oh man, these moments of far out, far out, far out, far out. Yes,
also so touching, eh? It is so touching, I feel.
So touching, yes.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful invitation to, let God shine through this little one. Just, yeah.
And this big one.
And then this big one, yeah. But then it also melts in that, eh? It
absolutely.
Yeah. Then it can come home in a sense. It's just getting home, and then it's included.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes into, I mean, the word is so used up in a way, but it comes into oneness.
Yeah.
It just recognizes that there is no difference between anything and it.
Yeah.
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 It's instant peace, all fear gone. It's just, yes, of course. Nothing can happen.
Yeah. It's interesting. I like to continue with this fear you talked about. Because there's a strange thing going on, that I actually feel less this fear-based anxiety space. Yeah. And yet I was yesterday with my natural therapist, but the body is behind. So in the body, on all cellular levels, there is this pattern of program of fear. And it's a bit weird because I feel less fearful in a sense, and yet in the body there are all these contractions of that old program. And there's a curiosity, wow, how can this leave the cells? This really in the body. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes. Wonderful inquiry, Judith. Yeah. Really fantastic.
Because it's clear that there is more resting.
Yeah.
And then now how can that connect with this embodied cellular sense of anxiety or fear? The program, it's just a program.
The program, yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So that's the interest in this one.
Far out. I'm very, very happy to hear. Yeah. And it stays in the not knowing, of course. Yeah. It's like we have no clue how, but there is an interest. Yeah. So it's like a door opens to something new. Yeah. And
now the interesting, there is already something new.
Yes.
Which is bigger or is already resting, and yet this is still something old that shows as contractions in the body on all cellular levels.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, not knowing, just not knowing. Here I am, and
not knowing and staying with that
interest.
Yeah, staying with that interest in the absolute fresh way. So, which means hands off.
Hands off. Yeah. I feel like my hands are off. It's like,
yes.
Yeah.
Because we know, if there's any idea how it should be, how it could be, or if we just move something.
Yeah. Just a tiny little agenda, and it just says no.
Yes. It will become another program.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so fine. It's so delicate, all those
so
layers.
Delicate. Yes. It's so, if it can't be fully free, it will stay on automatic.
And breath.
That breath is so important, isn't it? It's like in me, it always, and when I see it, it always feels like space. Something is giving space. Something actually responds and relaxes. Just a tiny bit. Like, oh, okay. Don't have to hold here. It's like a little sigh. Oh, yeah. There's also that, when there is, Sylvie spoke about that, when there's that surrender, that is when God shines through, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that creates the field of, oh, I'm just here, and letting it do, not even letting it do, it is just doing what it's doing. I could just feel that, when we get quiet.
It's also so touching, somehow it brings tears, not from sadness, but from being touched by that.
Mm-hmm. It becomes so simple in a certain way.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it is so touching. It is also melting.
Yeah.
Okay, a little one screaming like, stay with me, stay with me.
Always. Let it know. Always. We are always there. Even if it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
But that's more for a little older one.
Yeah.
So it's like, now you take that little one and you go into the forest or to the garden and you show it everything. Look at this. Touch this and smell this and taste this. Yeah.
Touching again, touching. It hears it. It hears.
Mm.
And it is happy with this kind of simplicity.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't need to worry. Just
No. No.
yeah.
No. Mm. Mm.
Oh, what reveals now of comes up is that the little one needed to worry so early
Yeah.
about adult things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that.
Mm. Yeah. Totally understand. Mm. So many little ones worried about adult things.
Yeah.
Now it can rest.
Yeah.
Now you show all the butterflies and the birds. Springtime coming in Holland.
Comes from deeper out the belly. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't need much, huh? Just that we stop. Just that we stop. It just melts. And then just resting, letting it rest in your arms.
Comes a still point now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good like this.
Yeah. Fuller in the belly.
Yeah.
More down.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're so welcome.
Thank you all.
Linda.
Hi, another new comer.
Another new, yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
How did you hear about this?
Sorry?
How did you hear about this?
I know Linda. See.
You know Linda.
Yeah, and last week I watched a lot of your YouTube videos, and well, it's really been magical how much they. I've been also on a healing journey for a few years now, but those videos, they brought up so many deep layers to be felt and integrated. Really, really beautiful.
So glad to hear.
Yes.
So glad to hear.
Very powerful.
Very happy to hear, Philip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, already last night I couldn't really sleep. I felt there was a lot of excitement but also anxious for this meeting.
Oh.
And then I could really but at the end of the night I could really feel like there's this resistance, this little child that is just being scared. It's too much, that it will be overwhelmed.
Oh, let's honor it.
Yeah.
Let's honor it and, let it hide or whatever it wants to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I acknowledged it, I could see then it also, the system calmed down a bit. And I was
far.
Yeah.
It is, you have heard me speak then before already, but it is a big step for these systems, to even just to meet like this. It seems like I am an authority and I have to teach you something, or, it's a funny setup in a certain way. So that already can cause a lot of resistance, which is natural. So let me just say, I'm in the same boat. Here's a human being, and everything I'm sharing is actually from my own experience. So I've gone through hell realms after hell realms and have kind of come to this now so that I can share. That maybe, some of us can find a little bit of relief in their lives through what my system has gone through. Yeah. So it's nothing special, and it's been just a journey, and I love to share. I love to share this. So, but very, very important for me is that we meet as equals. So that here's a human being that just has a lot of experience and the passion of sharing.
Yeah, I know that. And I've never had, I always couldn't really deal with authorities because I did not feel that at all. It always made me a bit angry.
Same here. Absolutely. The moment there's an authority, I'm out of I'm out of here. Yes. So that's good. But it was nice to share that with you.
Yeah, and also I really liked what you shared with Judith, just to leave it in the unknown. Yeah, the tendency is always to solve everything, all the tension, but just to acknowledge it and see where it goes.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we know from experience, the moment we try to fix something, and sometimes it might work if it's a suggestion to the system, but mostly, it's like wanting to tame a wild animal. Huh? It's like some people try to break animals, but it never is a organic opening. So, if we interfere with the system in that way that we want to break it, it will not work. So we have to be very, very, very fine and inviting, actually. Inviting. That's feels good to me to use that word, because there's an opening in there. These systems are so sensitive. When they sense that they can't do what they are supposed to do, they will get upset.
Yeah.
So that's why that hands off, just seeing what it does, and in kind of giving the system the space to come out by itself.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I can feel how my system just wants to repress like everything, all the really everything, all the like my ears, my eyes, my nose, it wants to hold everything and keep everything out.
Keep everything out, yeah.
But just let it.
Yes, let it, and maybe sometimes even give in. Exactly, let it. So just say no, thank you. Consciously. That's what the system actually says. No, I'm full. Yeah, I'm full. See, and then it starts breathing. So it's okay to have your eyes closed. For me, it's totally fine.
Yeah, I really feel how it has been overwhelmed for such a long time.
Yeah. And how is it being in our field?
I can feel it's exploring, like how safe is it?
Fantastic. Yeah.
And also there's this part that is just bursting with joy and wants to come out. Fantastic. But it's still it's still a bit shy, so it's.
Oh, how beautiful. Such beautiful noticing. So something is noticing already. This field is pretty awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I said, oh, wait a moment, no, not so fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it comes down, it lands a bit more in the body.
Fantastic. I can feel that. It's such a compliment to us.
Because that's also there's it's not only exploring this field, but also it's still feeling like, is this body, is this safe, is this okay?
Yeah. That's actually number one.
Yeah.
That's the most important. But I mean, it goes together in a certain way, doesn't it? It's like, you know, if the field doesn't feel safe, then it's also not safe to be in the body.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm out of here. You know, it's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what it does most of the time. It's like, well, no.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's that something is exploring. Is this field safe enough so that I can be actually here in this body, include this body? Yeah. So and it has its own timing, you can see. So we're not pushing, we're not suggesting, we're just here. We're just here and letting whatever this is do its thing. If it likes to embody here, oh my God, how wonderful. Because then we can play. Oh gosh, we're having bodies, you know, spirit or whatever, you know, comes into these bodies, and then we can play. It's like, oh yes, let's go to the sea. Yeah. Let's go to the forest. Let's climb a tree.
Yeah, that I can feel that it really wants to play. It would love, but it still does. It feels like it doesn't know how.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it some time. Yeah. You know, it's just coming for the first time here. So it needs, you know, it needs to check it out.
Yeah.
It needs to check it out. We know pushing doesn't help.
No, but the pushing is also excitement.
I know. I know. It is. It's that, you know, kind of finding the balance. Huh? Yeah. But you know how it feels. Oh, let me just ask, do you know how it feels including your body?
Well, it feels like I've never been fully embodied in my life.
Yes, I get it.
Yet.
Oh, beautiful. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Yes. Something happened. Can you say what happened there?
Yeah, little opening.
Right. Yes. Yes. Again, such a compliment. Just that you shared that with us. It feels very vulnerable now. And so just that you know, it's for a lot of us in our civilization culture that we never really fully embodied. It's
Yeah,
kind of...
Yeah, it was a bit too much. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
feels.
Yes. Yeah. For a lot of us.
Yeah.
So you're in the best company. So that's what we all play with in a way. We're kind of inviting all those spirits that have maybe never embodied or just hang around somewhere. We invite it in so that we can finally arrive here in our fullness. So, when you say you have a sense that you never really fully embodied, how much embodied do you feel right now? More than normal or less than normal, or?
Yeah, more than normal.
More than normal. Fantastic. It looks really good on you, I can tell you. Feels very good.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's like it's quieter. It feels alive. It's like blood is flowing. Breathing is happening. Just more peace. That's how it feels.
Yeah. Yeah, a little less resistance.
Yeah. So it's, in a certain way, it's very simple, huh? That, what our systems are longing for, what I can see is just a space where we can be.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you talked, I could really feel like this deep longing for, yes, this is what I want. I want to be fully embodied. This is really like, oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So, exactly.
Yeah.
Peace comes in immediately. Otherwise, there's all that freak out. Yeah. So at first, it longs for a space where it can actually embody. In the normal world, let's call it normal world, there's not much space for that.
Yeah, exactly. It's always busy organizing the world around it, so it's feels safe enough.
Yes, exactly.
But it never, it never does.
No, it never. So that's why, we're just making distinctions so that the mind also understands what's going on here. So it just loves to come into a space, and it works even online. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah. Most of our friends that are here, we know each other since a long time, and we're exploring this since a long time. And we come, somehow we come together and this field opens up, and we're bringing all those aspects that have not yet found its place here You're inviting them to come home. So that's actually all we do. And then, you know, we go out into that normal world again and get ripped apart. Then a week later we meet again. It's like, oh my God, what was that? But somehow we're cultivating. I mean, life itself in a way is cultivating something new. Yeah. And the longing for us is so, so strong. So you can sense that immediately. It's like, oh, coming more in, coming more in, coming more in. And at one point, this will take over. I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah, I can already feel a huge difference with a few years ago when I was like I didn't even know that I had a body, you know, but like it's really.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you've done already a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so good to hear. That was nice. Did you feel? There was kind of peeking out there, making contact. That was very courageous. And just honor. You really don't have to stay. It was just so beautiful to notice that. I wanted to acknowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, I could feel my belly, something in my belly just popped.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. So nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Okay. Devika. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's
right.
it. Yes.
Can we just sit in silence?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I could not understand.
I'm so grateful. For going so slow and body to find way back. A little jump of joy, but even that is too much.
Slowing that down, if it's possible.
Without pressing it, but you know.
Yeah.
Oof, that breathe, that breath. Oof. And then there is joy.
Mhm.
And then it's like my body is here and I want to jump out. I want to go outside and play. And I'm not ready. And then there's sadness because
Yeah. And that's okay too. And so it goes, huh?
yeah.
Mhm. Oh, can't hear you.
Just giving it time is a challenge in itself.
Yes. Yeah. True.
I did not know how easily my body is triggered to be in action.
Yeah. It's like little sips, and then going off. Little tiny sips. Baby steps. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for most exquisite meeting again. Love and peace. Shall we?